You're watching the News 8 with me, James Chow. We're live in Beijing and we begin right here with today's morning program. China is celebrating after 30 years of reform and opening up. Exactly 3 decades ago, key decisions were taken to transform the country's economic landscape. As we find out now, it came at the third plenary session of the Communist Party's 11th Central Committee. My colleague Xi Daoqin reports.
Chinese leaders, together with thousands of people from all walks of life, are remembering the past 30 years of the country's reform and opening up and looking to the future. After realizing the old system of a planned economy and a semi-closed country did not work, China resolutely embarked on the historic journey of reform and opening up 30 years ago. The drive has turned the once poverty-stricken country into one of the world's largest economies.
From 1978-2007, China's total volume of imports and exports increased from a little over $20 billion to more than $2 trillion. China has also become the world's biggest country in foreign exchange reserves. Investment has grown substantially, with the actual use of foreign investment nearing $1 trillion. The wide and deep cooperation with other countries has sped up China's economic development, while China has contributed to the growth of the world economy.
President Hu added that China has posted an annual growth rate of 9.8%, more than 3 times the world average. And China has become the world's 4th largest economy. Over the past 30 years, Chinese living standards have greatly improved. Urban incomes have increased over 6 times to more than 13,000 yuan per capita, or more than $2,000, and farmers are also earning 6 times more than 30 years ago. China has also greatly reduced the population of extreme poverty in rural areas from 250 million to 1.4 million.
The achievements of the past 30 years tell us that the reform and opening up was a crucial choice determining the fate of China. It's also an essential path to developing socialism with Chinese characteristics and rejuvenating the Chinese nation. Only socialism can rescue China, and only the reform and opening up can develop China. The reform and opening up falls in line with China's trend. Its direction is completely correct, and its achievements are undeniable.
President Hu has also stressed the goals that China is determined to achieve in the future.
We aim to build China into a more advanced, well-off society that can benefit its more than 1.3 billion people when the Communist Party of China reaches 100 years old. We also aim to basically achieve modernization and build China into a prosperous and harmonious socialist country by the middle of the century.
Hu Jintao acknowledged that challenges exist along the road to development. He mentioned some of them. It does not have enough production forces, and its capacity for innovation is not strong enough. To achieve the country's goals, the Chinese president has called for pushing forward the reform and opening up, and following along the socialist path with Chinese characteristics. Over the past 30 years, the Chinese people have shown the world a splendid legend of change. The reform and opening up is not just commemorated in the Great Hall of the People, it is also celebrated by the ordinary citizens, because the policy benefits every single Chinese. Reform and opening has become a code name for a better life, and it is destined to be further implemented in the years to come. Xu Daoqin, CCTV, Beijing.
And let's stay with that anniversary. An exhibition showcasing China's achievements over the past 30 years has opened up here in Beijing. The theme is change and development in the national economy. Zhang Lu has that report.
Vice Premier Wang Qishan attended the opening ceremony of the exhibition. Minister of Commerce Chen Deming said, the opening up policy has brought tremendous positive changes to the country.
The opening up policy has been an important experience in China's undertaking to develop its economy and improve its people's lives. China will adhere to the policy and further expand the fields for opening up.
Many precious photos, documents and articles demonstrating the history of the reforms are included in the show. Visitors say the complete transformation of China in just 30 years is beyond words.
The most obvious change is that we have great vitality in our economy. We have better lives now, and the country's status in the international arena is a lot higher. Everybody can see it, and the world recognizes our strength.
The country is just like a great ship, and we all passengers on board. Only if the country goes ahead can every one of us make progress.
The exhibition will open to the public for free on Friday, lasting till the end of this month. The opening up policy, the most important factor in the Chinese economic miracle of the past 30 years. But it has not only benefited China. The country's growth has also injected vitality to the world economy and provided opportunities for new development. Zhang Lu, CCTV, Beijing.